Aw, man. Another Ethereum Classic? Would the real Ethereum Classic please stand up?
Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? So, interesting topic today, and that is, will there be an Ethereum Classic V2? Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, we had the original Ethereum Classic created from Split. With the whole rollback debacle and stuff like that, people felt the chain should be immutable. And now we're coming to the head of where Ethereum 2.0 is coming out, and you just expect Ethereum to disappear. And my answer to that is no. I think for multiple reasons. Number one, you have millions and millions and millions of dollars invested in GPUs and proof of work. Okay? And what simply is going to happen to that investment? Is it just going to all poof disappear, and all of a sudden there's going to be a bazillion video cards on the market for sale? I don't think so, because it's all about consensus, and the consensus would be that they will continue to mine the chain. I just don't see it going away. So in essence, there's going to be three Ethereums. There's going to be Ethereum 2.0, Ethereum Classic V1, and now soon to be Ethereum Classic V2. Because ultimately Ethereum 2.0 will just be called Ethereum. Let's just be real. That's how that's going to work. So what could this mean for you? This could mean even more potential gains of why to hold Ethereum, because when Ethereum in essence forks, okay, and they upgrade the chain, there's the possibility that the old chain will still be worth something. That's something that they really haven't talked about, and that is, does the migration of Ethereum 2.0, will MetaMask break? Will all the dApps break? Will all these pools break? Or would they have to be migrated? Let's be real. There's 4 or 5 billion, that was a while ago, in DeFi. What happens to those coins? What happens to the liquidity in all of these contracts? That's a fantastic question to ask, and that is the Ethereum 2.0 migration plan. Because what do you do with all of these contracts? Because the consensus methodology would be broken. But to that's another reason why I see the old chain continuing, because you have so much money trapped in these contracts, and a lot of it you can't get out. They're going to need miners. They're going to need miners to keep these coins going. And in essence, you can't get all that ETH out of all these contracts. So what do you do? And the answer to that is that it keeps going. And actually it presents an opportunity, because there's a lot of bureaucracy with Ethereum, and basically getting consensus for upgrades and such, when a couple things could be done from the proof of work side to make it faster or have higher TPS. So, ultimately, I do believe we will have 3 versions of Ethereum. We will have Ethereum Classic V1 and Ethereum Classic V2. But, again, I base that on the fact that there's too much capital so much capital investment in GPU mining, number one. And number two, the fact that all this money is trapped in these contracts on proof of work consensus, that, you know, the inclination is that these contracts have to keep moving and people have to keep mining. So, you know, ultimately this could mean more gains for you, because now you would have a Ethereum Classic V2 as well as the new Ethereum V2. So something to think about. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out. But anyways, hope you liked today's video. Stay safe out there. Like, subscribe. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.